So I'm Terry Ketchum, CEO at Presbyterian, and I have with me Neil. Go ahead.
Neil Clausen. I'm the Director of Logistics here at Presbyterian Social Ministries.
And we are standing in a space that used to be our boardroom. We had the board table and chairs, and we had other things. But we've realized that due to COVID, we're doing a lot of Zoom meetings. And so the space was being underutilized, and we are in desperate need of warehouse space or space to house the clothing program, Clothing with Purpose. So we got a call to receive some youth masks, and we got the idea, Neil and I, were to clear out this space because we need it. And so we received today, as you'll see, just a couple boxes. Neil, how many?
43,000 items, 43,000 single packs of masks.
Yeah, so hey, I lifted a couple boxes, Neil.
You did.
So sometimes I know.
I lifted a few too.
You did.
As you can see.
I know. So here we are. So we have them all behind us, and what will happen is we'll start processing them. Neil will put them into inventory so we can track them, and they'll be shared out to agencies that need them. What PSM has realized is that we can receive larger shipment of things and break them down into manageable packages for agencies that still need them. And so that's what Neil is in charge of, making sure that everything comes in, gets tracked, and that we can put it back out to agencies that need it. So where we stand is we need space. We need space to be able to receive items, to break them down as we did. We need space to stage it. So as an agency says, hey, can I get two boxes of pants and some shirts, that Neil can start putting that order together off to the side and not in his way. I think, what do we need? 10, 15,000 square feet?
I would say that probably at least a minimum of 10,000, 15 would probably be good. As we envision the growth that we are hoping to experience and getting more partners on board that give us things, this will all mean that we need more space that we can just have to hold on to things for a little while. A lot of times the agencies that we serve cannot come and get stuff right away. Right. They might need a week or two. We need space to be able to put that for them, so that they, all nonprofits have limitations as far as budget and time is concerned, and manpower. And so whatever we can do to help those partners that we deal with will help them do their job better. So to have a little bit more space where we can do that, so we know that is an order for somebody, they can just come and get it. Obviously we don't want to keep it for 2 weeks, but that gives them a little bit more leeway in coming to get that. It also helps us a lot, because if we had that space where we would get everything in and it'll be in one spot where we can distribute it from, we won't have to go through something like we did this morning, where we actually left our office, we went to an off-site warehouse where this was delivered. We actually broke everything down, loaded in the big yellow submarine, brought it back to our office, offloaded it again. So as you can see, we started at around 9 this morning, it's now noon. So we've spent 3 hours of this morning to doing that. If we had that space all in-house, that means that we could free up 2 hours of our time at least to do that. It'll also help people that deliver stuff to us in bulk, because they'll have a place where they can just pull up and they know that it's already at the end point, right from the get-go. So
Neil always bothers me because I don't like to say no. So when someone calls and says they have access to something and can we help distribute it, my automatic answer is yes, and then I go and tell Neil, and he shakes his head like, what did you do now? But the idea is, we know that if we say no, that means there's goods out there that aren't getting to people that need it. So we say yes, and then we try to figure it out. And one of the ways that we figured it out was just clear out the boardroom, because we need the space. So we understand that that space, warehouse or vacant building is costly. So one of the things that we're tasked with is raising money to figure out how we can afford it. Our current budget does not necessarily support another building, but the program is growing at such a pace that we understand that we have to figure that out. And that's where you come in. That's where you'll see the programs of Sponsor a Box, where you can become a sustaining member of $20 a month or more. Or you can send donations one time. If you go to our Facebook page, PSMJax, there's a donate button right at the top. You can donate right through that. To be able to support the mission for growth. We understand that we're going to have to do that. Even if somebody donated space, we understand there'll still be costs of utilities and liability insurance and things like that. So either way, we know that we have to raise money for this program. It's not a program that generates income, and we provide all of these services, the staff time, the van, the boxes, the tape, giving it to the smaller agencies for free. We do not charge anything to the agencies that get clothing or goods. These are masks, so we got masks and we get pillows and linens, things like that. So anything that comes through the agencies get is for free, and we take that cost on for us, and we want to keep doing that.
Yep, absolutely.
So we appreciate your paying attention and looking at what we're doing and seeing Terry lift a box or two with Neil. And
to me, it's just another day at work. So
yes, yes, it is. And I'll say, Neil, can I help you? And he just kind of hesitates because it's like, well, but we're excited. We're excited about everything that we get, and we're able to share back out into the community. So I look forward to hearing from you. You can always message us if you have other questions. Neil's can always put things together if you're an agency that needs clothing, or you know of an agency that is doing clothing drives or giveaways. Contact Neil and see how we can partner to see how we can support your mission as well. And we look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for all of your support for PSM, whether you volunteer here or whether you give donations or referrals or anything like. Thank you for everybody that touches our mission to be able to touch other people's hearts. Thank you so much for your support.
And if you're on YouTube, smash the subscribe button.
Yeah, subscribe, and yeah, I forgot about YouTube. Absolutely. Thank you again.